Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now let's get into the video. There are certain things that one can do to make others around them uncomfortable or annoyed, and some are not even aware of those things. So in this video, we are taking a look at the habits that make people dislike you. But before we begin, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Number 7. Disrespecting subordinates in public.
There was like 8 of you there. I was sure that you were there. Okay,
I didn't go to Toronto. I was filming my show.
As we grow up, there are a lot of habits that we end up accumulating. These end up becoming our personality, and if we don't keep a close eye on those habits, they can often end up tainting our personality to a very high degree. One such habit that you should look out for is disrespecting others in public, especially if you have a higher rank than them. The way someone talks to their subordinates is a very clear indication of what kind of person they are. People that let the power of a higher rank go to their heads often end up developing bad habits, and one such person is Amber Heard. There are multiple examples of her doing bad things, but one that fits with this example was when she rudely talked with her subordinate in the middle of an interview. Amber had just sat down for an interview, and after the interviewer had asked her a question, instead of answering it, she turned to someone on the side and rudely said that she couldn't concentrate on the interview since people were walking in and out of the room. What she said wasn't wrong, but the way she said it ended up making it extremely disrespectful to the person she was talking to. So make sure that you're not speaking in a disrespectful tone when speaking to your subordinates.
I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at them, so it's really
let's start again. Okay.
Thank you.
You did a really good job in this.
Number 6. Being impatient towards others.
Well, he just
Detective, I'm sorry about this.
just bullied by that.
I'm sorry. We met Jean-Claude Van. Get together. Yeah, just
One of the best qualities that someone can have is that they are patient towards the people around them. These days, there are many people that are extremely quick at losing their patience, and they often express their displeasure very quickly. This is one habit that is sure to make others around you dislike you. If someone is doing something wrong or making mistakes, instead of berating them, you should first try speaking kindly to them. This is not what Amber Heard did. When she came across a situation that tested her patience, over the course of her career, she has had many altercations with the cops, and one such altercation was caught on camera. The reason it was filmed was because the entire thing was fake, but Amber was not privy to that information. As such, her real reactions came out when she interacted with them. One of the cops, as a joke, started to film her on her phone, and instead of asking him to kindly stop doing that, she asked very impatiently why he was doing that. During the whole situation, it was seen how impatient Amber was toward the people around her, and this is one thing that shouldn't become a part of our lives.
just one.
Here we go.
Smile. Did you tell him yet? Did you want to tell him?
Number 5. Being proud of negative habits.
People think I'm insert every adjective imaginable, mostly negative.
If you're watching this video, you are no doubt trying to better yourself. This is an excellent quality to have, and one of the worst habits that someone can develop is being proud of their negative traits. Amber Heard unfortunately developed such a habit, as she once proudly talked about how everyone thought negatively about her while smiling the whole time. This is one habit that should immediately be weeded out from one's personality, as it can end up leading them down a dark path.
Insert, pick anything.
Number 4. Not remaining focused.
They have had the
In this day and age, every single person has gone to school at some point in their lives, and one of the things that is taught there is that we must remain focused on the task at hand. There must have been times when your attention waned from the board at school, and you got scolded for that. Well, that's an example of a bad habit, and there are many people that overcome their focus problems as they grow older, but it seems like that wasn't the case with Amber Heard. There are many interviews of her out there where she's not focused on answering the questions that are being asked of her. In this way, she's not only disrespecting the person that she's being interviewed by, but she's also testing their patience. During one interview, she was in the middle of answering a question when she suddenly stopped mid-sentence to look at someone walking by. This is not something that a grown-up should do, and she should have remained focused on answering the question at hand.
You've already asked, and she's already answered, and you interrupted her.
Miss Heard, have you ever hit Johnny Depp prior?
Number 3. Hiding things from others.
What happened?
When parents scold their children for doing bad things, they end up getting very good at hiding those things. As time goes on, they never develop the ability to speak the truth, and that in turn becomes a bad habit that some adults have in life. There are many ways that you can hide things from others, such as not speaking clearly with them, or omitting the truth in certain cases, when it is bound to make you look bad. Amber Heard has taken this to an extreme level, and she showcased her bad habit by secretly filming Johnny Depp in her home. This is an extreme example of things that shouldn't be done, as that could even be considered illegal in some cases. If someone has a habit of hiding things from others, they should rid themselves of it by trying to speak small truths at first, and then taking things from there.
We're not even fighting this morning. All I did was say sorry.
Did something happen to you?
Number 2. Starting arguments with family.
In a fight or something?
Oh, thank you. Got to an altercation.
I can't believe Amber beat your ass.
If any of you has siblings, you may be well aware of the fact that arguments and conflicts are a part of growing up. These things are unavoidable when you are younger, but as one grows older, such things should fade out of our personalities, as it is a sign of becoming older and more mature. As such, if one is still starting arguments or disputes with their family members when they are grown up, it would be considered as a bad habit by other people. As the courts have recently ruled, Amber Heard is a master at starting arguments with others around her. She has even done so with her sister, and the extent to which she bothered or disturbed her was so severe that when her sister was asked about it, she said she couldn't talk about it. As you can very well imagine, if a sibling cannot talk about family issues, the trauma must still be fresh within their minds. Number 1. Making others uncomfortable. There are many habits that can develop over a lifetime, but one of the worst ones is not knowing when you're making others around you uncomfortable. This can either be caused by something you say or something you do. Some people have been doing this for so long that they stop being aware of the fact that they're being a nuisance to others around them. Take, for example, a publicity stunt that Amber once did. She was visiting a hospital and holding small babies while taking a picture with them. As she held a sick baby in her arms, it was painfully visible that the nurse had been taking care of the baby and wanted it back. She kept on gesturing to Amber to return the baby, but she looked as though she was only looking at the camera that was taking her photo. As you can imagine, this would have had many people around her very uncomfortable and worried, which is why we must all take care to be aware of our surroundings. These are some of the habits that can make people dislike you. Getting rid of habits might not be easy, but everything looks difficult at first and is bound to get easier with time. To the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.